All right, I just want to go ahead and do this now. I'm actually excited to do it. Okay, so let's go ahead. Species weapons. As you can see, I got my list over here. Well, right, hold on. Right here. Yeah, okay, right here. There's my list. La-di-da, la-di-da. I didn't know the Battlepedia even had this here. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna look through every species. We're going to rate them, I think, on a scale of 0 to 5. 0 is it literally has no viable or no purpose, nothing that has purpose in TPL. That could be like all of its options that are TPL legal. They might have like damage ranges like 0 to 3 physical. We don't want that, or it could be something that just is you can replace it to be the exact same item with something that's not even species required. That's what I'm thinking is probably going to be a 0. Something like a 5. I don't even know what a 5 would be. I'm going to actually leave that. I don't anticipate there being a 5. I already know what I think is the best species. But granted, I haven't seen more than half of this list. Something that I'm finding interesting while I do this is that like a 0.0 rating is like there's no purpose. Anything above 0.0 is like there's purpose to picking this pet. And it's like, well, there might not be much. So it's not like a 2.5 is like average, and like if you're anything below that, you're like not a good pet to be. It's kind of like the opposite. It's not the opposite, but it's like 0.0 is like there's no reason to be the pet. And anything higher than that is like, yes, there is reason to be that pet. And this is like the amount that I value it out of like, a scale. You know what I mean? It's not like if you're a 1.0, you're a bad pet. That's not even like, because I'm considering like a 2.0 is a good pet. That's a good pet. You can do something with that. So like, just kind of keep that in mind. You know what I mean? Keep that in mind. Let's go ahead. Let's just get into it, I guess. Acara. All right, I'm just tabbing things that are of note. What the hell is this? Cannot be equipped. The hell? I wonder what it does. What if this is awesome? Honestly, this could be really good to grab. Someday, if this gets activated, if this is like godlike, it's like a million Neopoint investment for the potential. It's not even a bad idea. Anyway, this is actually good. This is playable. This is like a water. It's like a bubbling cauldron, but it hits water. Or sorry, it hits light instead of water. It's actually pretty good. This is unique, but in reality, when you build with this, you're going to have to think, well, what are you going to pair it with? It's only 3 icons. You're not going to fill 14. Or even sometimes you could do like a 13 icon combo. That's fine. But like you're not going to fill that up without using either light or water from your fairy ability. So like at the end of the day, this is going to be paired with light or water. And at that point, there are plenty of light or water mixed variants. So this isn't actually really useful. There's like some min-maxing you could argue, but like I'm gonna just say no to it. This is decent. I'll tell you how off the top of my head how I would use something like that. So you can mix it with something like a Mira's and you're still pretty earth stacked. This is a 9-5. Yeah, you can do some things with this actually. And these two are just the same item. I don't know why they do that. This company is so bad. Anyway, so this for specifically a 6-3 that blocks Earth, we're gonna see what there is. Oof, that's not a great item. But this is good. And you can mix that in with a fire physical 5 constant. You can even lean it however you want. You could do more fire or more physical, whatever you want. Of course, the fiery carrot. How can you pass that up? Acara is pretty decent. I'm gonna put it at a 3. Acara is a 3. Rating, I should have said if it's like 0 to 5. I'm not sure how to do these rankings yet. I'm gonna put Acara down to 2.5, and I'm gonna try to not retcon. I'm gonna do 0.0 actually on these to make it look better. I'm gonna try to not retcon previous ratings. We're just gonna go into Aisha or Aisha. I don't know. That's another thing. I don't know how to pronounce any of these This is unique. So a 5 icon shield, there's not many 5 icon shields. And so when you start using shields, you'll find that obviously the more defense you use, that means the less offense you're allowed to use. And honestly, if you spread too thin on shields or you just block too many icons on shields, you're just gonna not win anyway because your offense is so small. Even if you like land your block, you might even just not win, depending on how spread the shield is. So anyway, so like a 5 shield is quite good because you can still have 9 attack, which is very good. That's only 1 less damage than an 11-3, and you have 2 chances to, you know, hit the opponent. And obviously you're only going to swing this if you know that they're using dark and they're using water. So like, yeah, 5 shields are good and there's not many. All right, so this is basically a 5-3 version of what Acara had for the 6-3. Pretty good. So this is a 5, and then you can static. That's 8, and then you can Scroll of Moonlight, and you have an 11-3 that is pure light and blocks 3 dark. The problem is this doesn't matter. You can do that without a species. Let's see, so this and this, I'm pretty sure these are both unique. Now what you can do with it is still kind of limited, so it's not great. Honestly, this is the best thing that this species has. And this isn't bad, but I'm going to go ahead and call this either a 2 or a 1.5. I'm going to call it a 1.5, if I'm being honest. And I'm going to try to be honest with all of this. So I'm going to call it a 1.5. Here we go. I probably need to speed up the process here, but... Alright, Blumaroo's basically got nothing. This is the only thing it has. Let's see if it's unique. Yeah, that's unique. So this is unique. This is actually pretty good. That's a pretty good shield bust. Like if a shield turn buster, like if you think the opponent is going to do that. So you know what, that might be another 1.5 just based on that, because I mean, it's, you know, when the only thing you have is a shield, that's not the best. That's not great, but like that is unique and that is useful. Blumaroo is going to be, I think I had to be 0.5. I gotta stop, but Blumaroo is noticeably better than Bori, right? But like, I can't, there's so many species, I can't just keep doing this. Yeah, I can't keep bouncing, there's not enough numbers. I'm gonna have to just, it's okay to be wrong by like some amount. Bori. Alright, Bori, pretty disappointing. This is, again, the only thing it has. 7 shields are rare. It does have light and water. Again, that's pretty good. It has pretty limited application, but it does hit both fairy abilities. I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a 1.5 as well. I'm sorry, Bori. What am I doing? Bori should be 0.5 if I'm being honest. Bruce, I already know I like Bruce. I looked at this earlier. Okay, what do we got? Let's start over here. It's a shield. It's an 8 spread shield. You can only attack with 6, and you have a spread of 3. This is rough. Alright, so this is not great, but this is great. This at least puts Bruce at a 2.5. I'm going to put a card down to 2.5. And I'm going to try to not retcon. I'm going to do 0.0 actually on these to make it look better. I'm going to try to not retcon previous ratings. Bruce is pretty sick for this. A 5 mono is very good. It fits into so many things. You can do so much with it. So, very good. So anyway, alright, here we go, Buzz. Okay. You guys might hate me for this one. Buzz, I almost said is like a 1, maybe a 0.5. And then I might have to change it to a 3, maybe a 3.5. I'll show you. I do like the Maractite shell shield. And this is, I would argue, not as good, but it is just a different way to do it. And it could end up being better depending on your set you're against. Now, this next item and last item for Buzz, I'm going to warn you, it is a shield. I'm sorry if you don't really like using shields. But, alright, and you might not understand the significance of this, but I do, because I just spent I spent a few days trying to make a set based on 9 icon shields. This is insane. This is completely unique, and it is, I wanted this. This is something I was like, fuck, it doesn't exist. Yeah, it doesn't exist. Except for Buzz. Buzz has this. This is extremely good. It's hard to use. 9 icon shields are hard to use and really hard to make a set with them. But this typing is not only unique, there's no non-species with it, but it's just a good spread of type. It's just good. It's just good. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to at least do 3. Bruce is at 3 though. I'll keep it at 3. I don't know if I can say that that's better than a 5 mono earth. All right, here we go. What do we got? All right. So right off the bat, this is unique in typing for a 5 constant. And this is actually usable. And it's a kind of, I like it. It's kind of a cool item. So we're just going to go ahead and move on to this. This is definitely not existent outside of, no, I'm stupid. This is just, sorry. I of all people should have, this is Haunted Skull Fan, but for Chia's. Because I use Haunted Skull Fan in everything. L54, TPL. I use Haunted Skull Fan in 2 different leagues. I should have recognized that was Haunted Skull Fan. And this, we're gonna say this isn't great because of the 3/3 defense. That's just hard. It's just hard to do. This, wait, is this just the same item but not fractional icons? Whatever. This is actually not bad. But overall, Chia, not great. I'm gonna call it like a 1.5. I don't remember really what else had a 1.5. When I'm reserving a 1.0 or 0.5 for in particular, if this doesn't qualify, and I don't really remember Aisha and Blumaroo, and Bori is 3 in a row. Guess what? I'm gonna do 1.0. I'm gonna go back real quick. I'm sorry, Bori. What am I doing? Bori should be 0.5 if I'm being honest. That's almost no purpose. This is the only item. It's a 7 shield. That's not great. What am I thinking? I was being way too nice. All right, let's hit the Chombys. Okay, Chomby is not a 0.5 at least. This is okay. Who else had that? Someone else had that, and I don't remember what I gave them. I'm trying to be consistent. That might have been Blumaroo. That was Blumaroo, I'm pretty sure. That's okay. This is unique and usable, a little difficult more on the difficult side, I should say. But it is good. This exists, and this is actually hard to combo with. You had to mix in another element. I'm gonna try to. I guess I had to say 1.5 technically, right? And I'm gonna knock Chomby down to 1.0. I really wish I had more of a system for this, because as I go, I kind of can feel that there are ways that I could have like a better system for this. This must be somewhat playable. This isn't great, but it's not nothing. This is unique typing for blocking Earth, so that's definitely something. Points for uniqueness, I'm going to say 1.5. And I'm going to knock Chomby down to 1.0. Blumaroo is going to be, I think I have to be 0.5. I gotta stop. But Blumaroo is noticeably better than Bori, right? But like, I can't. There's so many species. I can't just keep doing this. Yeah, I can't keep bouncing. There's not enough numbers. I'm gonna have to just. It's okay to be wrong by like some amount. Okay, it's just moving on. I don't care. Okay, Draik, not terribly impressive. I don't know if this exists or doesn't exist. I'm going to try to speed up this process here. This might be unique. I'm not sure. Probably not. Either way, I'm going to give... This isn't great. I'm going to just say 1.0. Let's just say 1.0. I think you get the picture. You don't need an exact... accurate... Alright. What is this? Elephante or something? I might give this a 0. I think it's a 0. Yeah. A good old 0.0, mind you. Okay. This Eyrie, is that how you pronounce that? Although my kid self always said Eyrie, but I'm pretty sure that's Eyrie. Alright, so 2 things. This is just, yeah. So 1 thing. This is actually good. You're not going to be able to do mono air for this. You're going to have to pick something, but I think the bright side is you can kind of pick anything. You can pick a 5 iconer that has air, and there's probably a lot of options. So you can kind of do whatever you want here. I'm going to say 3.5. Flotsam, man, how much more do I have? I mean, I just don't. I'm just concerned about the video length, because I know people don't want to watch a fucking 58-minute video. All right, here we go. Okay, this species actually. All right, so let's see. This is 6 total. You still need 8. You know what you can do? Oh shit, this might be pretty good. All right, so you can do. Check this out. Check this out. Fire utility belt. With this, we are dealing 3 fire. You do these and you do icicle. All right. That is 9 offense. And you're doing. It's only 2 types. And you're blocking 2 air, 2 earth, and even 1 water just in case someone's doing like a shield combo. This is a good combo. This is a good combo. I feel like this is a good combo. Maybe it actually doesn't play out so great. This is also this is also pretty good for like, it's like the same kind of combo actually. Flotsam's kind of dope. All right, so you have 5 here, and let's just throw on icicle, of course. So you have 5, so now you have 11, and now you still have 3 more icons. Think of like an 11-3 that beats 2 things instead of 1. It's kind of like that. Obviously, there's like intricacies to that, but like it can very well play out that way. Flotsam's pretty sick. I like Flotsam. That's at least a 3. They are kind of like niche combos, I'm gonna say, but fuck it. I don't want to give it less than a 3. I believe this is actually pronounced Gelert, but nah, fuck that. It's Gelert. It is Gelert forever in my head. This species is not great. This is unique, and it's a 5 shield. I like 5 shields. This item is also okay. There's not much you can do with this. I don't know. This is okay. This is okay. This might be my first 2. Yeah, I'll give that a 2. Fuck it. All right, Gnorbu. If you even tell me this is like Gnorbu, because Neopet pronunciations are weird, I don't even want to hear it. Okay, it's like a 0. I'm just gonna go ahead right now. This is like a 0.5. Alright, Grarrl, my boy, we already know you. But this is really good. But it's not like insane. I think I give Grarrl like a 2.5, right? Yeah, 2.5 on Grarrl is pretty fair. Bruce has a 3 though. I could give Grarrl 3. Like, yeah, I'll do 3. There are other species. I know Shoiru. I do know some of these, unfortunately. I do know Shoiru has a 5 mono physical as well. But I don't think that takes away from each other. I think they can just both be 3. So where are we at? Grundo. Grundo is probably going to do well here. Yeah, alright. Grundo is all about this. But this is great. This is a non-species way to deal all dark and hit 3 light. You can't do that with it. You can use Gray Staff, but there's some earth in there. I'll give it a 3. I'll give it a 3. Alright, tapped 3 items on Hissi. Oh, I didn't realize that's fractional, but I think on defense, I think that works out okay. I think you are basically a 3 defense there. There's no non-species 5 mono physical to pair this with. So like, and Hissi doesn't have one, so this would be so good on like other species that have that, but it's on Hissi, and I think the only non-species 5 mono anything is J-Claw, which is dark. This, I'm not even sure if this matters. Hissi is not great. Hissi is, I'll call it a 0.5. Yeah, pretty solid on that. I think this is the one that stands out. Pair this with a Dark Star, and you're at a pretty easy, well, 10-4 combo. It's not optimal, but it doesn't block itself, which is, in my head, that's good. It might not actually matter, that kind of thing, but I mean, it kind of does even still. But anyway, so like, mono dark, you deal 5 damage, and you're hitting a fairy ability and earth, which is pretty commonly like splashed into things. This does not exist outside of species, so that's decent too. I don't know if I can make that push it up to a 3. I'll say this solidifies that it is a 2.5. Jetsam. Okay, Jetsam, holy crap. Not only is it annoying that this company releases items that are identical to other items, but this is within the same fucking species. The same species has two identical items. Oh, one of them is water earth, the other one is earth water. Like, fucking come on, dude. You gotta do better than that. Also, alright, so is this even unique? If this is not unique, this might be... Is this my first 0? No, it's not. Fuck, it's not even unique, dude. Oh my god, how the mighty have fallen. Go back to L54. So Jetsam gets a 0. Alright, Jubjub, we're just gonna go ahead. Let's see. Is that unique? I'm not sure. Is that unique? Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and meld this into that. And then is this unique? Let's find out. I'm actually... Oh, that is unique. And actually, that's not bad. I like that. Because that is a good typing. That's a good mix. For one that'll make people terrified to use turbo slippers. So if you show them this, you can then probably use water a couple times and be happy with it, be safe. But anyway, so that I want to give Jubjub a 2.0, I think. Yeah, you know what? This shield solidifies 2.0. Kacheek ain't great, I'll tell you that right now. I don't even know if this is necessary or if it's replicated with other things that are non-species. This is unique typing for blocking air, but I don't like that it's light. I gotta give this like a 1. Alright, let's modify that. Where are we? Kacheek. Kacheek actually is great. Where are we? Where is it? There we go. Is this what? I guess I just scanned past it because I saw 2 fire, 2 light, and I'm like, it's just like another 2 fire, 2 light constant, or whatever the hell. No, this is actually insane. So this is what I thought Grarrl Tail Spike was a 4 icon constant with 1 block. That being said, maybe this needs to be tested just to make sure. I don't have a Kacheek. We probably do need to test this though, just to make sure it is a 4-1, or effectively a 4-1. I know it's 0.75, but that'll function about the same in TPL. This is actually insane. So Kacheek is... I might have to put this at a 3.5 or a 4, just because of this item. So this lets you swing Extinguisher, Static, and Scroll of Moonlight, or whatever you want, really. But it lets you swing 13 offensive icons and have 1 defensive icon, just to like kind of min-max. So it's better than swinging just 13 or 14 just damage and having no defense. And so additionally with this is that it lets you do that without using the water side of it. So like you can still do, and even if you play Kacheek, Kacheek's going to be a menace, and like an aggressive menace. Like you can do Attack Fork, Feather, Icicle. That's 13-1, blocking fire again. Or you can do Extinguisher, Moonlight, Static. It's another 13-1, completely different icon types. They're all completely different icon types, and they block fire again. So something like Moehog, you know, like this would hella punish Moehog, and yeah, that would be really tough to go against. So Kacheek is kind of insane, actually. The fact that that they can do that with either fairy ability now at this point. So you know what? This is definitely a 4. It might be a 4.5. We're gonna turn that into a 4.5. And I think I am happy with that. Alright, cow. Which in my kid head I always called caw. I think they get a 0. Oh hey! Hell yeah. Yeah, mucus snot gloves. Hell yeah. I'm actually pretty happy about that. Okay. So we need to go ahead and put that on my safekeeping pet. So that is Fire, Earth, Air shield. It's a 9 icon shield. 3 fire, 3 earth, 3 air. It's the only one of that typing. And then what do we got? Kiko! Alright, Kiko I already know is better than Grarrl. Because it has the same thing that Grarrl has, and then it has other things. Right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're actually right. Yeah, so that's usable. L54 item is also TPL usable. Okay, Kiko is good. So Kiko has that already. You also have this, which is now. Unfortunately, there's not a 5 mono water that you can run here. So you do have to mix it with a different element. But as we looked at, there's a lot of different ones you can choose. So this is great way to swing 11 icon offense and block Earth without dealing Earth. Fucking great. That's unique, but it's a 4 mono. That's actually a lot harder to use. I want to call Kiko a 4. Interesting. Koi is interesting. So we have this. I'm going to actually move that over here. You know what? Everything this species has that I found interesting. Oops. Everything this species has that I tabbed. I didn't realize they all were like this. They all have 2 icons of defense. It might look awkward at first, but then you realize you can do certain things with that. This with attack fork, that's pretty good. You do have some stacked water. You are, however, totaling 4 different icon types. I guess that's true. But you are defending 2 different icon types. And they are types that you aren't dealing yourself, which is always like a plus. This is not bad. This is interesting. And then this, I also think this artwork is kind of cool. As simple as it is, I do like it. You could actually, you know what? You could pair this with Turbo. I like that. This is kind of cool. You could actually pair this with Turbo. I kind of want to give Koi a 2.5. That might be pushing it. Might be a 2.0. Yeah, that might be more reasonable. 2.0 might be more reasonable. Okay, Korbat's not bad. Right off the bat, this, so you can pair this easily. Fiery Sun Scroll. Now this is good because there's Rezumi Mace, which is the flip of this. It's Earth that blocks 3 Earth that blocks 3 Fire. This is pretty good. And I don't remember offhand what the application is that I had in mind for this kind of thing, but you could do Parachute Dynamite, actually. So that puts you at 9 offense, pure fire, and you're hitting Earth and Fire. Now you do lose to the Fire 11-3 that way, but that's a pretty good swing. That's a pretty damn good swing. Korbat's pretty sick, actually. I don't know if it warrants a 3.5, but it's definitely a 3 at least. I'm going to just go ahead and give it a 3.5. Kougra. Oh man, I got a long way. I think I'm more than halfway. Alright, right off the bat, how many times are we going to see this item on Species? Literally 5 icon shields. That is 2 Earth, 2 Water, 1 Physical. We already have the Kitchen Quest, whatever the hell it's called, and it's a non-species item that does the same exact thing. How many times is this company going to just redo the same thing? It's fucking mind-blowing. This certainly it's unique. I don't 100% know that. I'm pretty confident this is unique. This, so that's good. Maybe a 2.5 because this is, yeah, I'll give it a 2.5 because of the shield. Now what do we got? Kougra, Krawk. I don't know what I said. Anyway, Krawk's not great. This has to be the only thing. Let's skip over that for a second. I don't think there's really a reason to run this. It also might be duplicated or close. There might be a 2 Water or 1 Physical shield. Either way, I don't even think that one's that great either. This, I don't know, let's find out. This might be unique. And that's like worth noting. So that's not nothing. And that's a 5, so that's, this could put Krawk at a 1.0 at least. What are we at? We're at 9. I mean, you can do Krawk boots and this, actually. It's not even bad. Yeah. In fact, that's probably what you would do. You would do Krawk boots and Krawk mallet. Krawk is probably, I want to say 2.5. Let's see, Kyrii. Or is it Kyrie? Who knows, right? Well, they're not. Oh. What? Oh. I was just about to say they're not so good, huh? So, I mean, I think that's it, though. I think that's all they got. But, are you kidding me? So, alright, this is at least a 4. It's probably a 4. I think 4 is what I was going to give Moehog anyway. So, 4, like these could even be a 4, because I already know what Mohog's going to be. So, this could be a 4.5 even. But then what would a 5 be? Because once you hit 5, it's like, that shit's gotta be... I'm gonna say 4.5 if I'm gonna be honest. Show me something better. Show me a better ass species than that. Alright, let's see. So anyway, so the point is blocking water is a little limited. And when you do it, you often cannot do it with one icon type. In fact, almost never. So this, and the fact that it's earth and not like light, the fact it's not light, dark, or water that's blocking it is extraordinary. Very good. This is insanely good. Pair it with Spider on a String and you're an 11-3 that's mono and blocks water and doesn't deal water. That's good. This is good as shit. Kyrii is good. I do think Moehog is better technically, but if I'm being honest, that's fine. They're effectively the same. I'm going to put Kyrii down to 4.0, and the reason is because Moehog also does have this. Alright, so... man, now it's going to be a bunch of disappointment. Well, that's not nothing, right? How do you go from those eye goggles to like looking up if there's a 4-4? Okay. There's a 4-4 that that exists already outside species. Alright, whatever. Okay, Lenny is like a 0. It is unique. It's not like useful. Do I have to give it a 0.5 because it's technically a playable? I guess. Lupe. Loop. I don't know, man. My kid brain says loop. I'm gonna say loop. So this being a 6-3 instead of a 5-3 actually kind of throws it for a loop. Well, I guess you can J-Cloud with this. So I mean, it's like the same thing as a Grundo. It'd be a little bit more expensive for you to do that, but that's fine. And this looks cool. I love the art. I don't know. I don't even know if that's unique. And even if it is, it's kind of hard to use. And yeah, I don't know. Anyway, what did Grundo get? Grundo got 3.0. I'm going to give the same thing to Lupe. I don't think this item warrants like another 0.5. Lutari, we're almost at Moehog. Okay, Lutari. This I think is unique, but I think it's not as good as some of the other 3 icon shields that has 1-1-1 of different icons. This might be unique, but it certainly isn't great. We're gonna call this a 0.5. Meerca. Meerca's not bad. Did we already establish this is unique typing? Yes, so that's decent. This I think is also unique, but I don't remember. Yes, so you know what? I'm gonna give this species, do I do a 2 or 2.5? I'm gonna do 2.0 on that. Not bad at all. Moehog. This is insane. This is so good. This is like the Kyrii goggles, but instead of earth, it's fire. Fire probably being honestly better than Earth, but regardless. So what I'm going to do, by the way, I'm going to put Kyrii down to 4.0, and the reason is because Moehog also does have this, which is also unique. So you can slip that in when you want to keep fire and earth. This happens sometimes when you're making sets. I'm going to give Moehog 4.5. Mohog's crazy. I don't see something being better than that. So anyway, alright, so Mynci, or actually Mynci, which we learned on stream recently. So like, what the fuck are you doing? Why do you have 2 different items that are the same fucking thing? They're even both banana based. They're even both banana based. It's not like it's banana and then like gloves. They're both banana Mynci items. And this is what we're doing with that. Neopet staff, really Neopet staff. Anyway, Mynci's good. So 5, 9, 10, 11, and then there's a 3 mono dark. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Scroll of Despair. I think another one too. The Scroll of Despair is cooler. So you can do that, and it's 8 offense, which is unfortunate because you're not min-maxed, but that's fine because you're hitting 2 icons that are not itself, and one's a fairy ability. This is pretty good. I want to give a 2.5. It's not a 3. I want to give it a 3, but I can't just because this is even numbered instead of odd numbered. So I'm going to have to give it a 2.5. Still very good. Alright, Nimmo. I'm just gonna get rid of this. This is worse than I thought, and I already didn't really care too much for it. This is kind of whatever too, but this is good. I don't remember what I gave the other species that had this shield, but I think they had other things as well. I want to give this a 2.0, I think. This shield is all it has, but it's great typing, and you cannot get this outside of species. This is good. Ogrin, or I'm sure as it's really pronounced, Audrin or something. Let's see. Nothing. Nothing. I think we got ourselves another 0.0. Nothing here matters. Piofin. Or as I'm sure it's called, Piopin. This is interesting. It's kind of like those snow bottles, like the jars of snow items that are pretty cool. So you're kind of, unfortunately, you're going to be probably stuck with an even number of offense and defense icons. But this is still decent. I'm going to give it a 1, because it is pretty damn unique. So, alright, Google. Google is not bad. Google has this. First of all, I like the artwork. It's pretty clean art. I feel like being a Rarity 99 makes it even cooler. I don't know, maybe that's stupid, but like, that's kind of cool. Anyway, this is unique. That's unique typing. What you can do with this is you can do Icicle, any 6 icon of another element, and then this. And that's actually a really good combo. This is pretty good. I want to give this, literally I'm giving a species maybe a 1.5, maybe even a 2. I can give this a 2 just because of a fucking 2 icon defense item. Alright, where are we? Terry, which my kid had said Pateri for the longest time. That's on me. I'm not going to keep that because it's like pterodactyl. It's not a pterodactyl. Anyway. Alright, Terry's not terrible. If you're going to pair this with something, it's going to have to be with more than just physical. You're not going to be able to get away with it. This is unique, so that's good. Now, is this unique? I feel like we've already seen this, and it is unique. Yeah, like non-species does not have this. So that's good, And then this is the most interesting one. I'd have to really sit and think about what to combo this with, but it does hit both fairy abilities. And actually, nothing non-species hits both fairy abilities. Nothing, except for a shield. No dual duty hits both fairy abilities. I'm actually going to stop and think about this for a second. This could be actually super good. Not quite like ideal, but if you wanted to keep this down to 2 elements, it looks like you could do something like this with these boots. That is an odd number of attack, so that's good. So we're at 7. That's low, but man, we are hitting earth, light, and water while dealing 7 icons. That's like a shield combo that like you can't like get that. You can't like get that, even though hold on. But this is a 3-3-3. This is 9. You're only down to 5 icon offense. This is 7. Damn, that's good. This is good. And like this is dark physical. It's not dark light. It's not dark water. It is dark physical. I've been looking for how to use tooled leather boots for a long time. It's with Terry. Terry, this is good. It's not like a showstopper combo or anything like that. But I think I want to give that like a 3. I'm going to give this a 3.5. It's not like... Yeah, I think that's more than fair. What you pair this with is kind of rough. That definitely holds it back. This is going to have to be like a 3 icon combo. That's actually kind of makes it kind of bad. I hate to say. Makes it kind of bad. And this is also going to have to be unless you did it with Celia's, which at that point you are doing air and you get shit on by your, like a, Yeah, I think this is not great. This is like a 0.5. I think Quiggle's like a 0.5. I hope that's consistent with other did I say Quiggle? I meant Rookie. Was that Rookie we just looked at? Shit. Hold on. Quiggle was this. Oh no. Where did I fuck this up? Where did I fuck this up? Alright, hold on. Okay, we're good. We're good. Back to Rookie. This is like all that Rookie has. I just feel like, does this exist? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, but Amulet of Sun is fractional, technically. But that's the same fractional as Cauldron, and I'm pretty sure Cauldron blocks as you'd expect it to as a 3-icon defense. So this is just a cleaner version. But at the end of the day, it's actually just a 0.0. Now we got Scorchio. Okay, Scorchio's not bad, but not great. This is okay. And then what do you know? We have the same thing. Same exact item. It's almost even the same rarity. And it's, yeah, I don't know. This company is trashy. I don't know what else to say about that. Anyway, so then we got this. You can do like J-Claw static in your light and dark. It's clean-ish. And then there's this. This is probably unique, but it's kind of rough. It's like a 1. It might even be a 0.5. I'm just gonna. It feels like it's better than bare minimum, so I'm gonna say 1.0. Shoiryu I know is good, so let me take a look at it again. Alright, Shoryu's got a few things. So this is decent. Blocking a massive amount of water is good. And you might as well have the air on here, because if the air wasn't here, we already have water vial, so whatever. So this actually adds something at least. This is really the biggest thing. Even going forward with the rest of these Shoiryu items, this is the best one. 5 mono is very good. What did I give Bruce and Grarrl? I want to be consistent. Yeah, 3.0, sure. Shoiryu probably gets like a 3.5, maybe a 4. If I'm going to think about these other items, let's see. We could Earth Darken it physical as well, actually. That's really good. We are not getting blocked by ourselves. We are a 9-5 combo. I don't think it's going to get better than that. Nah, that's actually pretty sick. Yeah. Slicer and Battle Shield. That's a good combo. Damn. That's a good combo. And you have mono 5 physical. Shoiryu. What else do we even have? Do I give Shoiryu like a 4? Maybe a 4.5? Alright, what can you do with this? Man, oh man. The Shoiryu is doing good. This is kind of hard to combo with, actually. And this, I'm gonna kind of glance over that. This is, you can't really do this mono. But I mean, you can still swing this as a 13 icon combo. This, static, and moonlight, that's fine. Because you're still dealing 6 damage. It's like it's an air 11-3 that hits... I'm sorry, it's like a light 11-3 that hits air. And I think that's unique. The only difference is that, like, you're not blocking 3 icons of air, you're blocking 2, but you're still doing the damage, and you're still winning against air combos. This is actually good. Shoiryu is kind of crazy. Shoiryu is kind of fucking crazy. I'm going to say 4.5, and I'm going to be honest, I was thinking about giving it a 5. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. But a 4.5 on par with, like, Moehog? Alright, Skeeth I'm sure is terrible. Skeeth always has terrible items. My favorite pet in the game is always garbage. I'm going to tab that, and I shouldn't have. Alright, Skeeth ain't great. This does nothing special. We already know that. In fact, this is even harder to combo with than like other things. And then this is just a Skeeth version. What is that of Fiery Such? What does it say? Levadius Flamo Skeethius. Oh my god, I don't want to. It's 420. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna give you the 0.5 instead of a 0, which Skeeth should be 0. I'm gonna put an asterisk next to that. It should be 0. But come on, come on, come on. Techo. Techo's interesting. This is really good. This is unique, but I don't know what you can do with it, really. And then this, I think, is unique, but it's a 4 icon, also it doesn't do much, if anything. I think we're just going to sit it at 3.0. I mean, it's good. Techo's good. That item was good. So, yeah. Tony might get a 0. Or 0. I'm going to have to do 0.5. I'm pretty sure these are either unique. Oh, let's find out. Let's just find out. So that exists. This does not exist. So Tonu will get a 0.5 just fucking barely. Tuscanini almost doesn't exist. This item almost doesn't exist. Now this item is relevant. And I do like these kinds of items. I don't like it as much as the Poogle one. I'm gonna say 1.5 then. No, I'm gonna go back to 1. I don't know. I don't know. That's hard to say. Uni or Uni or who the hell knows. Let's see. This is rough. Alright, so like this might be unique, this might be unique. I don't know. I don't really know if I care. Yeah, 0.5. Usul or Usul or Usul or who the hell knows. And we got this. This is tough. This is tough to use. I do think of Turbo Slippers again. Alright. Add some light, but then hit another element. That's not bad. Let's go do 3.5. And then there's like these 4 iconers I think are unique. At least 2 of them probably are. And then there's Kitchen Quest boards, of course. So whatever. But Usul's pretty dope, actually. Alright. Alright, another modification. This freaking video is killing me. Alright. Somehow I looked at Usul and I saw this amazing item and it's single use. And so this item doesn't count anymore, which is a shame. This is like a 1.0. I'm gonna say it's not a 0.5. I'll say that's a 1.0. It's not bad. Vandeguyers. I'm gonna assume that's Vandeguyr. Okay. This, unfortunately, this is the only one? That's so weird. But this isn't bad. You don't have a mono physical 5 icon to pair this with, unfortunately. So you will, again, have to be delving into a second type. But I think this is unique typing. I'm going to say a 1.0. Alright, now we got Waki, which I'm sure even that's pronounced wrong. Wookie, it's probably Wookie. What is this? You see that like spacing? This has it too. What the hell is with that? These don't mean anything. Waki ain't shit. This is something. We've established multiple times this is unique. It is a 5. I'll give that it's a 5 iconer. Those are important. I'm gonna give that a 1. 1.0. Almost done. Zweetalk. I'm pretty sure this was a good ass pet. Maybe not. Oh. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Okay. Pretty good pet. A 5/3 doesn't block itself. Puts Fiery Sunscroll on this, bare minimum. And then you have a good Fire 11/3 that's blocking physical. That's good. Man, and then this is good. This is a good ass pet. And then that's like, yeah, I'm sure that's unique. Jeez. It's at least a 4.0, right? Alright, what do we got? Yearbull. Alright, not great. This is unique, I'm pretty confident, but like, why this instead of feather? And then this is unique. What the hell do you pair this with? Maybe Tyranian Amulet, but like, that's not the best. 0.5 or a 1? I'm gonna say 0.5. So far, our last one. Here we go. And to close it up, not very good. I think this exists. I don't know. Does this exist? Looks like it is a 0.5. And there we go. Alright, so there's our list. There's us kind of rating, I guess, what we think these items kind of give these pets. Remember, this isn't like if you're below a certain rating, you're a bad pet. So keep in mind, I personally use Grarrl. Grarrl only has horned Grarrl slingshot. It's good, but it's not like insane. It's not Moehog or Zuitok or I don't remember. It's not like one of those, right? And not only that, but I took down the stats. I have 13 sets right now. Soon to be 14. Yeah, soon to be 14 when I figure out this other set. And I only use horned Grarrl slingshot in 3 of my sets. Maybe 4 by the time I'm done with the other one. Out of 14 sets. So keep that in mind. You don't need to pick a species that's really good. You can pick a species that is a 0.0 on this list, and you can make plenty of amazing tournament level sets. They're all completely different from each other. Trust me on that. This list was for education and fun, and for some guidance if you are looking for something that's good. And if you're looking for like, oh, well, I want one of my top 5 favorite pets, I want to play those, and I'm going to pick the one that's like that, that's probably the better one. And that's totally like understandable. No one's going to give you shit for that. No one should ever give you shit for any pet you want to play, obviously. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. Like, TPL is very, you can do a lot. And if it helps ease your mind on that note, like on that, of what I just said, it's like I just learned about like a lot of these, and it doesn't make me have to change any of my sets. So that's that. And as always, I have no idea how to close a video, so I don't know, whatever. GG's.